Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Well, we are your morning show on Froggy 92.9.
But you can listen to us any time of the day with Amber and Tanner on demand.
On any podcast platform, froggy929.com, the Froggy 92.9 app.
And every Saturday morning on the radio.
Sonoma County's #1 morning show anytime, anywhere. And right now, here's the best of Amber and Tanner.
What's one Halloween candy you could get rid of forever?
Give us a call right now with your opinion. 636-1HOP. We have Tessa from Petaluma on the line.
Absolutely dread the colorful Twizzlers.
Yeah.
They smell and taste so artificial. They smell like cheap lipstick. It's so gross. The one package that I got was so hard. It hurt my mouth so bad when I tried to chew it, but
Hey, this is Homer, and I'm calling from Lona Park. Amber, you've lost your mind. Chocolate Tootsie Rolls are the bomb.
No, they are not, Homer.
I hate black licorice.
It's also
that is
gross.
the one thing they can take off the market all year round, and I would not miss it.
Yeah, who invented black licorice and thought it was a good idea?
But I love Tootsie Rolls. Chocolate, the vanillas, the flavored ones, all of them. I like them.
There's just so many other better candies like Twix and Kit Kat and Reese's and Snickers.
Amber, I'm going to put you to the test right now. You ready? Black licorice, candy corn, and Tootsie Rolls. You have to eliminate one. Which one do you pick?
Homer, what would you pick out of those three? Black licorice?
Oh, definitely. Hands down.
Yeah, I think I would too. I think black licorice has got to go.
Oh, yeah, they got to take that off the market. I mean, I don't even know why they invented black licorice. That is the most horrible tasting thing there is on the market. In fact, I even tried to give it to my dog, and my dog turned his nose up to it.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Available on the Froggy 92.9 app, froggy929.com, and Saturday mornings on the radio. It's Amber and Tanner anywhere, anytime. Only on Froggy 92.9.
Amber, have you ever been added to a group chat by mistake?
Yes.
What happened?
I just got added to a group chat with a bunch of random people before, and I just was like, can someone please remove me? I don't know who any of you are.
It happened to me yesterday.
Oh, really?
I came back from the other room. I had 15 notifications on my phone, and I went,
I'm popular.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, nobody ever texts me ever, so this is weird.
Because you don't text back.
That's true. That is the truth. So anyways, saw this group chat, and it was for Katie's baby shower. My phone number is mysteriously placed in this group chat.
Katie's baby shower.
And
who's Katie?
I have no idea who Katie is. I've never met Katie. And they're making all these decisions for Katie's baby shower. So I had a decision to make.
Okay.
Was I going to go along with it and see where it goes, or just stop it there? I didn't stop it. I was curious what was going to happen with Katie's baby shower.
That's so messed up.
Everyone was debating what kind of cupcake was going to be at Katie's baby shower, and they said, Hannah, what do you think? And then I figured out,
Are you Hannah?
I'm Hannah.
You're supposed to be Hannah. Okay.
I'm supposed to be Hannah. And so I voted for chocolate, because chocolate cupcakes are simply better.
They're great. Yeah. Good choice, Hannah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Hannah is my new alter ego. But they started making all these decisions, and I voted for a few things because voting is important.
Did they ever figure you out?
Yeah. After 3 things, I was like, guys, I have to be honest about something. My name isn't Hannah.
What if you're somehow invited to the baby shower now, and Tanner from Amber and Tanner in the Morning shows up at Katie's baby shower?
I would go because I made most of the decisions on desserts.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, where do you think they got your number from? How did this happen?
Well, my phone number ends with 76, and they meant to have it be 75.
Okay.
When they added the phone number to the group chat, so it was just really funny.
Weird.
They all laughed about it, and they said I had good dessert preferences. So shout out to that. If you ever need me to,
you helped.
If you ever need me to plan your baby shower, apparently me or Hannah is your person.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
What's a gadget in your home that has been an absolute game changer. Game changer. If you don't remember, kind of had a bit of a mold problem on my bathroom ceiling.
Amber's got a mold problem.
So I bought this brush. It's called the Scrubtastic Power Scrubber.
Yeah.
I got it from Target, and I got a lot of messages on my Instagram asking, what is that thing? Because I posted a video of the mold on my ceiling and the scrubber.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys, it has been a game changer, and you should buy one just to clean out your bathtub or toilet or just anything like that.
Do you save a bunch of time with it?
Yeah, because it's electronic, so it spins, and it has 3 different,
What?
brushes that you can change it
That's
to.
wild.
It's kind of like a vacuum cleaner hose, but like a cleaning product.
You can tell we're starting to get to a certain age because we're
Right.
getting really excited about cleaning products. I mean, you're telling me this, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this now.
You got to get one. My grandma actually recommended it to me.
Nice.
So I went out and bought it, and I'm curious, Tanner, like, what's a gadget or something like this in your home that has, like, changed your life?
The Swiffer Wet Jet.
I love that thing.
The Swiffer Wet Jet. I was mopping my entire life, like with the big bucket and everything
Ew.
like that. And I came across this, and I got it kind of on a whim on Black Friday, and it has changed my life. I am never going back. Ever. ever.
You shouldn't. Those mops are disgusting.
Ever. What's a gadget in your home that's been a game changer for you? Facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Jackie from Pingrove says their Google Home. She says they use it for so many things. She says listening to you guys,
Yay.
timers, schedule reminders, adding to grocery list. It's so helpful, she says.
Shannon from Santa Rosa commented and say, y'all up so early. But for me, hair straightener when I was a teen.
Oh my gosh, Shannon, what do you think we do for a living?
Well, give us a call. We want to know what a game changer in your household was.
6361-HOP.
Hey, it's Shelby from Santa Rosa. I mean, it's really basic, but I mean, it's kind of stupid. I just bought like this wireless small like table lamp, and it has like all different shades of colors and like all different like strengths of light, and I can also use it to like charge my iPhone.
What?
And it's like perfect for a table where I'm like doing puzzles.
That sounds awesome.
Especially during quarantine. So is it one of those that like
exactly.
you can control with your phone?
Well, you can like, I don't know, you might be able to control it with your phone. It just basically, it's like a touch lamp. So you've got like, you can turn it on, off. You can even do like a timer on it.
The world is crazy. You can control your lamp with your phone.
The best of Amber and Tanner in the morning, right now. It's Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
What is something you missed out on when you were a kid? Getting some great responses on our Facebook page right now, facebook.com/Froggy929.
Marley from Santa Rosa says, I missed out on ever finding anything with my name on it because her name is spelled Marlee.
Same here, Marley. I had a really difficult time doing that. Our time will come, Marley, I promise.
You have a fake name, so. Just kidding.
My name's actually Billy Bob. Jack from Healdsburg says, video games. My parents didn't allow me to play them, but I played them at a friend's house.
Ooh, Jack sneaked on over to his friend's house
Yeah.
to play Call of Duty. I don't know why I threw that one out there. But anyway, Brenda from Katati says, my parents didn't let me wear shoelaces until I was 13.
Just Velcro and Van slip-ons, I guess.
I don't know. That's embarrassing.
But I bring this up because I was playing a board game the other night. The board game is called Horrified. And everyone was like, the goblins diplop in the elixir and then you have to send it to Dracula. And I was like, what is going on here?
It sounds like Dungeons and Dragons. I can't even say
It's
it.
like Dungeons and Dragons, but for families. And I had no idea what was happening because I have no idea how to play board games. I didn't play Scrabble until I was 21 years old. I don't know how to diplop the ghouls or
The
whatever.
doodad.
Yeah. I was like, I have no idea I don't even know how to play Monopoly.
Yeah, you've been over to my house a few times to play board games, and you're like, wait, how do you play this?
I was like,
I'm
Uno.
like, Tanner, it's Pictionary.
Went to your house and I was like, can we just say 1, 2, 3 instead of Uno and stuff like that? Yeah, it's something that has happened my entire life, and I have no idea how to play board games. I suck at them because of it.
Aw, no, we'll teach you, Tanner.
Thank
It'll
you.
be
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Right now, I'm going to interrogate Tanner. I'm shining a detective light on you.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to ask him the burning questions we all want to know, and you have to answer truthfully or I will know.
Have I been suspicious lately? Have I
So
been a
sus.
mystery? Oh, jeez.
Just kidding. Well, I was thinking about this in the shower. Not that I think about you in the shower. Don't take that to heart. But there's
said it,
one.
not
There
me.
was one specific question on here that I was really wondering about, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But
Okay.
here we go. Are you ready to be interrogated,
The flashlight is on me. I am ready to go.
Tanner? When you're doing the neighbor dispute and you're Barry Martindale, do you ever actually feel bad for the people you are pranking, or do you have no soul?
Absolutely.
You feel bad?
About 90% of the time I do the neighbor dispute, I feel horrible about it. And I apologize for like 15 minutes afterwards. They're usually really cool about it, though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, also I want to know, how many times a week do you actually eat Taco Bell?
I would say on average,
Yeah.
probably 1.5 times a week.
What is a half?
Well, some weeks it might be 2, some weeks it might be 6, sometimes maybe not at all.
Okay, all right.
I'll
there's
say
your
2.
Explanation.
How about that?
Exactly. How many hats do you own? Because it seems like you wear a different one every day.
I wear a total of only 4.
You only have 4 hats?
I only have 4 hats.
I think you're lying.
Dun, dun, dun. We
Find
need a
out
lie
if you're lying.
detector test in here. That's what we really
Can
need.
we get one? Does anyone have one?
Yeah, give us a call, 636-1HOP. But yeah, I only have like 4.
All right, Tanner. Why don't you eat vegetables?
I hate them. They taste bad.
But why? We need to know why.
You know what? I ate a little bit of broccoli yesterday. Thanks
Lies.
very much.
All right, here's the last question.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you had to eat a vegetable in order to save my life right now, which vegetable would you choose?
Carrots.
Carrots?
Because I can put them with dip. Of course.
No one said you were getting dip.
What? In that case, Amber, you are totally a
I'm gonna
goner.
die.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
Yesterday on the show, you interrogated me, Amber.
Yes.
You put a spotlight on me, a flashlight,
Yeah,
put me under a microscope.
I did.
And so I wanted to do the same thing to you today.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I guess.
Can I interrogate you?
Do I have a choice?
Or do you?
I
We'll
don't.
never know.
I'm locked in this room with you.
I have 5 questions that we all need to know.
Okay.
I have my flashlight on. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm sure people are dying to hear.
Amber, be real with us. How many Coca-Colas do you drink a month?
A month? Maybe 9. Because I
9?
feel like I drink like at least 3 a week.
I'm on to you. Need a lie detector test in here.
Maybe less.
If you had to replace Remy,
The math's not right on that one. Sorry.
if you had to replace Remy
Would never.
with one other pet, whose pet would you choose?
Probably Ringo.
My cat?
Your cat Ringo.
Oh, yeah.
He's really sweet.
I love that. Wait, I gotta get serious again, because you're being interrogated with my flashlight. I'm just holding my hand up, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't actually have a
I
flashlight.
don't know what he's doing over there.
You've been to a ton of concerts and shows.
Yes.
Which artist was the most disappointing?
Ah, what? What a question.
The flashlight's in your eyes.
Most disappointing. You know what? I'm gonna say Eminem.
Really?
Yeah, but mostly because I was so far away, I couldn't even see him in concert.
All right.
I was just so far back.
Here's your next question, because we're under interrogation right now.
Okay.
Do you feel different at all since you've been engaged, like day to day?
Yes.
Yes?
I do feel different.
How so?
I don't know. I just feel special.
And here's your final question, and this is the one I'm most interested in.
Okay.
What's the most annoying thing I do? The most annoying. Don't hold back on me now.
It's when you retell me stories that I've already heard like 1,000 times within like the same day.
That's a good one.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Call us at 636-1467 with your thoughts and opinions. But Tanner, feel free to weigh in on this as well.
Thanks.
All this wedding. Thanks a lot. It's going to be awkward for me to talk to you about this, I feel like.
Okay.
But, all this wedding talk has got me thinking about kids. Do you want kids, Tanner?
Someday.
Someday? Okay, me too.
Yeah.
But here's the rub. I don't want them anytime soon, but I'm also getting older. I'll be turning 30 in February. Oof. An old gal over here.
Are you starting to feel the pressure? Are people talking to you about it?
Yes, I feel the pressure, but I feel the pressure within myself because, when you try to have a baby when you're older, there's a lot of risks.
Right.
And people constantly remind me of that. I know with some people that's not the case. Like a lot of people are like, well, my mom had me when I was 40 and I turned out fine. I'm like, did you really though? I'm just kidding.
But it depends person to person, and
exactly.
You won't know until you're there.
I'm worried. I am. It's just a thought that I have every now and then. So I noticed that a lot of women are like freezing their eggs. Which is a crazy concept. It's wild, but that's so they can use the youth of the eggs that they have, but use them later in life when they're finally ready. But I don't know anything about it. Do you know anything about this at all, Tanner?
Well, I'm actually a medical expert. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot.
I don't know much about it, but it sounds like, if you're not ready to have kids right now, it might be, a way in the future to be able to have a healthy child. I don't know. I honest to God, I don't know much about it.
If I didn't, would you just tell me to give it a shot when I'm ready?
Yeah, why not? It's better to go do something now while you have the opportunity to than look back on the past and be like, dang, I wish I would have done that. Wish I would have frozen those eggs.
Frozen those eggs. Yeah, we're not talking about chicken eggs, by the way.
We're not? I thought we were talking about... I'm just kidding.
I'm just letting everyone know it's not chicken eggs. But, what are my options here? I'm reaching out to you. I want you to tell me your experiences and your stories.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Cars are so complicated now compared to what they used to be, and I feel like I'm learning new features in my car every single day. What's a feature in your car that you can't figure out?
Well, we asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929.
And Tammy from Forestville says, I had to rent a car recently, and they handed me what looked like a Zippo lighter. I was like, where's the keys? And the kid looked at me like, what? It's in your hand.
Talking about the key fob?
Yeah, maybe it was the key fob. A lot of cars now, you don't even need a key to start it. Yeah.
Well, Terry from Kentucky says, never learned how to use the cruise control. I've had my car for 2 years.
And Sarah from Rohnert Park says, the thing, I don't know what it's called that helps me parallel park. I can't figure it out, and I'm afraid to use it anyways.
It's like your backup camera, right?
Yeah.
That has like the little lines.
Well, you should be afraid to use it because I scraped the whole side of my car doing that. See, I can't figure out most of the stuff in my car, and I drive a car from 2018, and I can't figure out how cruise control works at all. And I've tried so hard, so I was driving from Santa Rosa to Sebastopol, and I was just on a mission to figure out, and the thing's like a bop it.
Pull it. Twist it.
I couldn't figure it out. But once I finally got it down, I was like, yeah, I was feeling confident. Yes, this maybe took me 20 minutes to figure out. But I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. And traffic stopped real quick, and I just slammed on my brakes with both of my feet. And then it magically turned off. And I just don't get... I'm too scared to use it.
Well... I don't think I've ever used cruise control in my car either.
No?
And we have similar cars, so I'm going to have to figure out how to use it soon. But
be very careful, by the way.
So I'll try. As you're saying, they're relatively new cars. We both have bought them since we've been out here. So I just figured out how to use the windshield wipers in my car last weekend because it never rains here.
Yeah.
And my friend was in the car with me, and I was like, wait, I don't know how to... I can't... Help.
Did you have to look it up on YouTube?
No, it just took me a second.
Yeah.
I had to pull over and figure out how to like you're saying, the twist it and the bop it thing.
What is something in your car you can't figure out? Give us a call right now.
6361-HOP.
Lewis from Santa Rosa. Not for me, but I know it's pretty hard for a lot of people to use their blinker.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm just being honest.
You
Gosh.
are.
It's pretty confusing on how to use that thing.
Preach your truth, brother. I appreciate that.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more?
Yes.
Listen on your favorite podcast platform now, including the Froggy 92.9 app.
Do you know an older person that calls something like a funny name or something incorrectly? Asking this because I found a great nail place in downtown Santa Rosa. It's a one-on-one little nail salon. It's called Cascade Studio. So it's only your nail tech, her name is Martha, and you, which is great for COVID because you're not like around a ton of people and things like that. So as I was leaving, the next person was coming in. So we only had that like one interaction.
It's not like there's a line of people next to you, you know.
But I did speak to her and we, talked about radio and things like that.
Cool.
And her name was Susan. She's really sweet. She was an older lady, but she said something that really touched my heart and made me feel like it was so precious, okay? So here's what she said. She was like, "Do you guys play that Carly B?" I said,
B.
no. She's like, "I don't like Carly B." She kept calling her Carly B, and it's supposed to be Cardi B.
Yeah.
But it was so precious. I didn't correct her.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's not. You don't want to embarrass them.
But even so,
it's so sweet.
It's kind of cool that she's keeping up with pop culture.
Yeah.
So I think Susan listens to the show. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Susan.
Yeah. She's listening now, and she's like, "I knew it was Cardi B." Should just stuck to it.
It just made me want to ask you, Tanner, do you know anyone that has said something or done something like this? Maybe your grandma.
Yeah, my grandma, she used to say stuff wrong all the time when she was still with us. Instead of iPhone, she called it her iPhone.
Oh.
She was like, "Tanner, you need to call me on my iPhone more."
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be the same way though.
Yeah.
Like it's just
I'm already doing it.
hard to keep up with stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, we reached out to you on Facebook. Do you know an older person that calls something a funny name or incorrectly?
We're getting some pretty funny messages right now. Like one from Kara from Healdsburg. She says, "My grandma used to call Slim Shady Slim Diddy," and she's like, "No, Dad, let's try that again."
Olivia from Windsor says, "My grandma calls coronavirus the cornhole virus."
Oh, this one's funny. Patricia from Sebastopol said, "My dad calls texting faxing."
That's genius. That's hilarious. Ultimate dad joke.
It's Amber and Tanner on demand. The best of the week right now on Froggy 92.9.
If you know anything about me, you know that I don't respond well to scary stuff. Like, it's sad.
What do you mean don't respond well?
My body will go into a state of paralysis.
That's not
And I
true.
just don't deal with it well. We went to Blind Scream last year.
Cry a little bit.
And I was up for like 3 days afterwards. But, Amber, we were talking off the air, and we were specifically talking about scary movies, just ones that freaked us out.
Yeah.
And you were making fun of me because of the movie that I left the theater because of it.
Okay, tell everyone what it was.
I'm almost embarrassed by it. You made me feel so ashamed.
Why? No, I shouldn't make you feel ashamed. You should just feel ashamed.
Do you remember the movie Haunted Mansion from Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
That movie freaked me out
It's a
so
kid's
much.
movie.
I had to leave the movie theater
No.
because of that movie.
Who took you? Your mom?
My dad and I went with my brother, and I said, "Guys, I have to leave. I
so
can't.
ridiculous.
I can't do this
Where did you
anymore."
go?
We just left.
How old were you?
Must have been like 10 or 11 or something like that.
I did the math at how old you were when that movie came out. You were a little younger.
I was a little younger.
I think.
Well, I'm just telling you, that movie set me up for failure, and anytime I see Eddie Murphy now, I get a little bit scared because of that movie.
You're ridiculous.
It freaks me out.
All right. We would love to hear from you. What's a movie you were so scared of you had to walk out of the theater?
6361 Hop, give us a call right now.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm calling from Petaluma. For me, it was The Conjuring. I had to walk out. I had to get out of there. I even brought a pillow. I was so scared of just going and seeing a horror film. And then it got like 20 minutes towards the end, and I had to go. I was done.
Yeah.
Look, that movie messed me up for, I think, like at least a year.
Oh, yes.
I respect you for that. That is a way scarier movie than mine. I say that, though, but Haunted Mansion is a freaky movie. I don't think I can
Why?
watch it today.
What do you mean, freaky?
It just jump scares. Anytime I get a jump scare, I just like want to like punch something, and I get really freaked out.
I can never take Eddie Murphy seriously. That's why this is shocking to me, because he literally voiced a donkey. So that's all I see now.
He should have got like an Oscar or an Emmy or something for his performance in Haunted Mansion.
No. Oh my gosh.
Facebook.com/Froggy929. What is a movie that freaked you out so much you had to leave the theater?
Tammy from Santa Rosa says, Alien. I couldn't sleep that night. I was so afraid to be alone. I've never watched that movie again.
And then Jennifer from Roanoke Park said, Indiana Jones, the snake pit scene. I'm petrified of snakes.
Janine from Sebastopol said, I almost broke my TV over Gremlins.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more? Listen on your favorite podcast platform now, including the Froggy 92.9 app.
You want to know what's something your man does that drives you a little cuckoo? Cole made lasagna the other night. Cole is my fiance. He served himself, and I went to get to play it. There was Parmesan everywhere.
Everywhere?
I wondered if he actually got any on his plate. It was all over the stove. I mean, he is so messy in the kitchen with everything, and I don't know why. I went over there and put put Parmesan on my lasagna.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine without getting it all over the stove and the countertop.
Was he
if
like
I'm
across
capable,
the room and just tried to get it
threw
on there?
It looked that way, Tanner. So he just gets stuff everywhere in the kitchen. There's always broccoli everywhere for some reason. And I'm like, but why? Like, it's not that hard to just be tidy. So Tanner, I want to know, is there anything you do like this and why? Like, why are men so messy? Also, why do we have to be the ones to clean it up? I need answers.
The first thing I can think of is I make eggs every single day. Every single day. I mean, I eat so many eggs. I want to be the chancellor of the Butter and Eggs Day parade in Petaluma. It's one of my goals in life. But I always leave my pan with my eggs and my Pam that I sprayed on there. I always leave it on there because I always say I want it to cool down before I wash it and stuff, but I always forget to put it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoops.
Well, exactly. My point being. All right. So we asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929. What's something your man does that's really messy and it bothers you?
Corey from Napa says trimming his beard and tiny hairs all over the sink and counter.
Cole does that too. Do you do that?
Yeah. I do that, definitely.
Jaspreet from Santa Rosa says leaving contacts on the counter and they dry out and stick to the counter drives me insane.
And Eleanor from Petaluma says he's totally incapable, and that's in all caps, of closing a cupboard door. I can tell when he's been in the kitchen because he leaves the doors open.
I swear these are all things that my fiance does too.
The best of Amber and Tanner in the morning. Right now, it's Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
How do you keep an adult friendship thriving? Amber, you said something on the show yesterday that kind of woke me up a little bit about how I am with my friends. This is from yesterday. I had 15 notifications on my phone, and I went,
I'm popular.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, nobody ever texts me ever, so this is weird.
Because you don't text back.
That's true. That is the truth. And when in that moment, and I know you didn't like mean it as a stab at me or anything, but it kind of just woke me up and go, oh God, I don't text anyone back. I'm maybe not as good as a friend as I thought I was to a lot of people. And so I'm trying to just figure out ways to keep my friendships alive as an adult. Specifically, I have one friend from my childhood who, you know, our relationship is even dwindling now as, you know, I live in California, he lives in Oregon, just trying to figure out how to keep friendships going.
Well, it is important to show up and be there for the people you care about. It is important to show up and be there for your friends if, you know, they need you or you can check on them. But, you know, it's also important to show up and be there for yourself. And if you don't want to respond to that text message, if it gives you anxiety, then, you know, your mental health comes first.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm curious to know what other people think about this because, you know, that's kind of how I feel about the situation.
Yeah. Facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning. Getting a lot of great responses right now. Lizzie from Santa Rosa commented and said, just talk. Try and meet up whenever so often to have a drink, coffee, beer, wine, and stay in touch.
Okay, stay in touch. I like that. Maybe just text your friend and be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Michelle from Roanoke Park says, we live our lives and see who stays in it and doesn't cause drama.
That's a great point. Sometimes the people that you just maybe don't want to be around as much, your body tells you to not do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love this comment from Henry from Pengrove. He said, lots of tequila. Tequila!
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
So I have a friend that needs our help. We're calling on you, Sonoma County. Give us a call at 636-1HOP. My friend sent me this message on Facebook the other day, and she said, I need advice. Is a 7-year age difference too much? I met a guy who asked me out, but here's the catch. As you know, I'm 22, but he's 29 and a lawyer. All my other friends think it's too much of an age difference, but we just connected. She also said, I'm not sure what I should do. Can you ask your listeners if there's anyone out there with a significant age difference? Did it work out as partners? Is 7 years too much? Now, Tanner, what do you think about this? Do you think 7 years is too much of an age difference?
I don't
Okay.
think 7 years is too much. I think it also depends on where you are in that 7 years. Like if this person is 18 and there's a 7-year age difference, there's a big difference between that and 22 and 29.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think this is okay. Would I do this personally? No, not my cup of tea. But to each their own. If you have a connection, you have a connection. I think that's okay.
Yeah, I know her, and I would say she's pretty mature, which is probably why,
that's a big thing.
An older person, approached her. I think that's probably a big reason why this is happening. And, it just depends on where you are in your life, I think. And when you're in your 20s, that doesn't seem too much like a big age difference. But I asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning, because I wanted to hear from you maybe some of your experiences about a 7 years age difference.
Jamie from Santa Rosa commented and said, my husband is 12 years older than me, and he treats me better than anyone I've ever met. It all depends on the people, maturity levels, and their feelings realistically. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If you go through life worried about other people's opinions, you'll never be truly happy.
That's some really good advice.
That's some great
Jamie.
advice.
Wow. We got a comment from Tim from Roanoke Park. He says, I dated someone 19 years older. If you love them and they love you, then nothing matters. We dated for 3 years. Well, that kind of sounds like every episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Tim. Anyway.
Becky from Fairfield commented and said, my husband is 10 years younger than I, but if the friend is questioning if she might subconsciously have an issue with it, or it wouldn't matter. That is a great point. Just the fact that your friend brought this up, could be some turmoil there.
Yeah, that's a good point, Becky.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
There's a dog in Bel Air, not the Bel Air you're thinking of, Bel Air, Maryland.
Where?
And they caused $50,000 worth of damage to his owner's home.
Oh my.
Dog was searching for food when it jumped and accidentally turned on a stove. A fire quickly started before the dog and the owners escaped. Firefighters brought the blaze under control, $50,000 worth of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Dogs and cats are crazy. Even gerbils and snakes too. Has Remy ruined anything that was worth a lot of money?
No, Remy hasn't. Remy is, for some reason, a really good dog about that kind of stuff. But I had a dog growing up named Charlie, and he chewed our table chairs.
Really?
Yeah, like the bottoms of it. Completely ruined.
It's a good afternoon snack.
What about your cats?
My cats destroy things all the time, but it's usually because they're chasing each other. My cats knocked over my record player that was worth like $300, and it
jerks
broke. Love my cats, but oof, I was not a happy camper that day.
That is pretty bad.
So we asked you this. Give us a call, 636-1HOP. How did your dog or pet destroy your home?
All right, who we got on the phone, Tanner?
We got Jenna from Rincon Valley on the line with a similar story with the one from Bel Air.
I got home and smelled smoke and saw smoke coming out of my front window and opened the door, and the entire house was full of smoke.
No!
And somehow he had gotten on the stove and got the burner turned on. So it caught my kitchen island on fire. And the guilty dog was terrified to come out of my room. He's my problem dog.
Yeah.
What's the best pumpkin spice item that you can buy?
There's pumpkin spice everything.
Pumpkin spice donuts, pumpkin spice muffins, pumpkin spice coffee. We get it!
This is day 10 of 18 days of pumpkin spice. We've got 8 days left, Tanner.
We're in the double digits. I'm pretty excited about it.
Can't believe it. So basically, if you're just now tuning in, we're just trying a bunch of different pumpkin spice products.
And
that's it.
Today's product was sent to us from Abby from Katati. She actually sent us an Amazon link for Blossom 2 Bath Cinnamon Pumpkin Natural Deodorant.
That's sketchy.
Whatever 74% sustainable means.
Oh, that's cool.
93% natural, 77% vegan, and 3% natural identical. Whatever that means. It's apparently.
It says identical?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's aluminum free, apparently.
Great.
So I put this on during the neighbor dispute for, real results.
So about 20 minutes ago.
My armpits feel like they're on fire.
Like it's itchy?
It burns. It burns. It's itchy. I can smell it. I smell like a candle.
Okay, I'm gonna come smell the deodorant and your armpits.
Amber's about to smell my armpits. She's coming around the studio. Are you ready?
First, I'm gonna smell this.
What does it smell like?
It smells like chapstick.
Chapstick? Okay, real quick. I'm going to open up my shirt and Amber's going to smell my armpit. Go ahead. I caked it on too. What does it smell like? You gotta get a good whiff.
Okay, it smells like pumpkin.
It smells like pumpkin!
It smells like pumpkin. But how is it working for you?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't work. I can't believe I did that.
I am sweating through my shirt right now. You okay? You just
That
smell my
image of
armpit.
your armpit will be in my nightmares.
Well, on a scale 1 to 5, how much does it actually smell like pumpkin?
It smells like a lot of pumpkin to me, so I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
I can smell it just being around it. Would you try this product if it wasn't already on my armpit?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I gotta have chemicals in my deodorant.
Because of this itching and burning and I'm sweating through my shirt, yeah, I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 5.